Hi, everybody. Welcome to EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. Well, here we go. The debut performance in the EASHL. Enough talk, enough hype. Let's do this. Your first period is set to go. The Nighthawks take possession here on the opening draw, and we are underway. Now over to Sanford. And that's a great defensive heads-up to force the turnover. Teal's moving the puck through his own zone. Feeds it over. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps him at bay. Here's a short pass to Clapperton. And a great save. And he slides it quickly to White. Slides the puck across to Sanford. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. Angles it over to Clapperton. Steps inside. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. Moves it on over to Clapperton. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Great reach with the poke check. With possession along the wall. And that one's turned aside. Still lots of time left here in this frame. We're still scoreless. The Nighthawks take possession off the faceoff. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Oh, that's how you... Scores! Oh, it's hammer time tonight! The Icebreakers draw first blood here in period number 1.
Now, it's been a bit of a scrappy play going back and forth here, James, but they get up by 1, and got to wonder if it now opens the game up.
Oh, and she threw a perfectly executed hip check. Puck picked up by Municello. Reaches out and pokes it away.
Now, there's nothing truer in this sport than speed creates vulnerability, and that's exactly what happens when he's on the ice, because he can use his IQ to scan and read where he is, but it's his speed that creates the openings.
Way too much congestion blocks that. Picked up along the wall by Lee. Oh, did you hear that collision? Fantastic save! Oh, she timed that hip check perfectly.
Sanford's looking pretty banged up out there, James. Looks like he's fighting, pushing through something. He's struggling to get to the end of the shift.
The Nighthawks have it behind the net. Here's a shot from a tough position. And he makes the save on that play. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down.
Sanford's been shaken up after that hit. I mean, he goes down to the ice right through the body. You feel the effects, especially right from your skates, right through your head. That's a tough one to take.
And there we go. Icing is the call. The Nighthawks haven't been rewarded for all their scoring chances as they trail in the first. Jesus won it off the faceoff.
Great faceoff win by the center. Now they can get out of their zone and get a change.
Nice poke check. The Nighthawks have it now. Here's a chance. Poked away in the defensive end. Quick pass across to Sanford. Shakes loose. Scores! And they strike. The Icebreakers are sitting pretty right now with a 2-goal lead, and it's still early in this one.
Yeah, they've got a lot of game left, but they certainly got the start that they wanted to. They've been pressing all over the ice, closing quickly, and of course, finishing.
Teal's got it now deep inside his own end. Along the half wall with the puck. Scores! And just like that, they take that momentum away.
Well, that's a huge shift. I mean, listen, their opponent scores, and instead of allowing them to build the confidence on it, they stomp it out right away. That's exactly what you want to do if you want to be a competitive team. That's what you call having a knack for the net, James. When you get in tight and you're sniffing around, you better get that puck off quickly because you know there's defenders all and around you that are going to come and close.
The Nighthawks are showing some life here in the back half of the first, and Cheryl, they got one back here.
Well, and at a critical time here, the remainder of the first period at bay, this is a team that now has some confidence as they shorten the gap within one.
Tries to feed it over to West. Sends the pass across the ice. Takes a shot, and that's broken up. Oh, and a smart heads-up play. Play whistle dead offside the call. The Nighthawks must be feeling a little snake-bitten, trailing in the late stages of the first. Puck is dropped and play resumes. They go on the attack through center. Monicello's got the puck. The Icebreakers gain control of the puck. Sanford's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. Moves it quickly over to West. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. The Nighthawks will play it in their own end. Long lead pass into the open ice. The Icebreakers get a hold of the puck along the boards. First period almost in the books here, nearing the final 60 seconds. Clapperton's got it in the offensive zone. Here's a chance. Oh, you gotta love the effort as he blocks that. And he feeds it down to Sanford. And with that, the first period is in the books. Both teams with a chance at a refresh will get a clean sheet of ice and come back with period number 2. Well, let's see what period 2 has in store for us as they are about to drop the puck. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
The Nighthawks had a strong period, James. I really liked the first 20 minutes, their effort, their underlying numbers. They had the majority of possession, but they are trailing by 1, so they're going to have instincts around the net, look to attack, drive, and put it by the tender. Such a tough penalty to take when the game's within reach. They're looking for the equalizer, and now they find themselves shorthanded.
They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. There's another great save!
Well, you know that he's a fierce competitor, and he battled to make consecutive saves there, James.
Scores! And the hammer nails it! The Icebreakers are enjoying things in twos. Here in period number 2, they've gone up by 2, Cheryl.
There's been a lot of twos, James, and they'd love to get another couple goals to really pad the stats and increase their lead. But right now it's about habits and not giving their opponent any life in this game.
There's old school, and then there's old school classic riding the stick pounder.
Might have started with Tiger Williams, but it continues to this day. But I'm telling you, you can look knock-kneed and lose your balance, and then it's pretty funny.
Can't stay on his feet after that hit. The Icebreakers have it in the offensive end. Denies him again. Sends a pass over. Driving right to the front. The Icebreakers have it now. There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials. Clapperton's called for tripping. He's off to the box.
Well, listen, a power play, you want to make sure that you're getting a high percentage shooting shot. And that's exactly what they did earlier on the 1-3-1 where they were able to capitalize. It's about opening up lanes, getting the coverage to move around, and then firing and executing when you have it.
Oh, what a hip check on the play, and you know her opponents will be thinking twice going up against her now. Moves into the slot. Knocks it away with the paddle. Great poke check.
I played against a few fast players like this, James, and they made me look like a turnstile. They can maneuver and manipulate at will, and that's exactly what he does. He just can't convert on his opportunity.
Cheese is ready to take the draw here on this power play. The Nighthawks win the draw. Great read as he crouches down to block it. He's in all alone. Denied on the breakaway. Oh, he came up clutch there.
Well, he really did. Anytime that you're one-on-one, you got to beat the shooter, and that's exactly what he does.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. It's a 3-1 hockey game. Lots of offense already. Cheese has won the draw, and they're on the attack. And there's the save.
Clapperton's almost out of the box.
The Nighthawks get their man back out of the box.
Well, when you get the nod to hit the ice on a power play, you want to execute at least 20% of the time, and all these players are heading back to the bench, and they're deflated.
The Nighthawks have it from their own end. On the attack along the boards. Shot! Off a stick. Puck scooped up by West. Quick feed to White. Picking up momentum inside the neutral zone. Slides it diagonally to Sanford. The Nighthawks have it against the wall. Works it across to Clapperton. The Nighthawks played along the boards. Broken up by West. Trying to gain a step. He's in all alone. What a stop on the breakaway. Steps inside the line. The Nighthawks move the puck in the defensive zone. Loses the coverage there. The Icebreakers look to start the transition game. It's a straight-up race for the puck. Great burst of speed to come up with it. The Nighthawks will play it from the defensive zone. Puts them right into the wall.
Wow, this is great. He closes quickly, and you can hear the boards reverberate, James. This was a huge hit.
Tries to get the puck to Sanford. Shot! Big-time save! Oh, my goodness!
Well, throw technique out the window. This time it's all about the competitive will to get to that puck.
Rocks him on the play. And he pokes it away to make the save. Oh, denied on the play! Wow!
That's a true competitor's save. Just when you think that he's completely out of it, James, he comes across with a desperation save to keep his team alive. Well, the emotion elevates after a save like that, James, and even on replay, it's happening again for me. I mean, that was absolutely unbelievable. Everyone's standing on their feet. They cannot believe that he made that save.
And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. The Nighthawks scoop it up along the boards.
Jordan's doing everything he can to uplift his team here. Just look at that last sequence. It was so impressive. The way he was desperate and the athleticism shown in that save, it's got to give his team a ton of confidence.
West's got the puck in his own zone. Getting a little too physical to maintain possession.
West's able to corral that pass. He's got the puck on his stick.
And that's back-to-back snipes.
Well, it feels like there's a wave of a momentum, and it has certainly changed here. You can get the opportunity, but you have to execute. That's 2 in a row.
The Icebreakers probably don't want this period to end, given the way things have played out here tonight.
100% agree with you. They got the mojo. They're moving the puck. They've got a comfortable lead. The last thing they want to do is have an intermission, which can pause and give their opponent some rest that they need.
Second intermission approaching quickly here. And the puck leaves the zone. The Icebreakers gain possession along the wall. Risky play, but pokes it away.
Jordan's really struggled tonight, and the team in front of him as well. They've got to find a way to get back on track. They need to switch the momentum of this game if they want to get back in it.
The Icebreakers are on cruise control here late in the second. Simply look at the scoreboard, the shot count. It is all one-sided. Tying seconds, and he makes the save. Big save just as time runs out. 40 minutes down, still another 20 to go here in this one. Join us for period number 3 next. teams are readying themselves at center ice as the third period is about to go. Third period is underway. Time to finish up strong because it has been a one-sided contest to this point. Well, Pounder, we've played more than 40 minutes now in this one. How do you view things?
The Icebreakers have been fantastic through 40 minutes of play, James. They've been good on both sides of the puck. They've gotten themselves a comfortable lead. Now it's about protecting it. You still want to push when you have the puck, but you have to be in good spots to protect defensively.
Here's a chance to the middle, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. The Icebreakers gain possession in their own end. Here they are on the attack. Stopped by the goaltender. He got a little piece of that one. Made the stop on the play. And he can't hang on after that hit. Centering feed. He scores! What a play!
As a defender, you always want to fold into the middle of the ice, and she gets caught way outside. By the time she gets back, she cannot recover. Goal.
The Nighthawks have to find a way to get a couple more here if they want to try to salvage this one.
Taking calculated risks, James, and jumping into the attack and pressing upwards. Now, you may give up some opportunities the other way, but you got to go for it.
Can't hang on after that hit. Now a quick pass to Sanford. He's got a step. Oh, absolutely. And a penalty's coming up on the play.
When you're free and clear on a breakaway, your opponent has no choice but to take you down one way or the other, and they're going to get the tripping call, and a penalty shot's going to ensue.
Sanford's got the puck at center, and it's time to go. Here's a shot. Scores! Oh, the excellence of execution. He was perfect on that.
Well, he knew what he was going to do, and I think so much of it comes down to confidence, not overthinking of it, and when the time comes, just being patient enough to pull it off.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. The Icebreakers just recently adding to their lead. They're now up by 3. Feeds it down low. Takes a bump, but still hangs on to the puck. Slides it across to Sanford. Cuts to the paint. Dishes it off. Grabbed along the board by Sanford. Rocked him in the open ice. Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area. Fires it. Grabs the puck in the slot. Oh, my goodness, it stayed out. What a save.
It was all but in, James, and that athleticism and the will to get to that puck, that was on display. He loves to take this long-range shot, and he knows that it's not always going to go in, but it's what happens after the shot. You've got traffic in front. The goalie has to make a save. Perhaps someone can get a stick on it and get the rebound.
And the lane's clogged up blocking that. Handles the puck.
Sanford's been a big reason why his team has a healthy lead here, James. I mean, they've been all over the puck, and he's got 4 points to show for it.
The Icebreakers continue to lead big here in this third period. And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. Puck leaves the zone. They'll be forced to regroup. Picked up along the boards by White. Scoots up the puck now. Moves inside. Stopped by the goaltender. Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead.
Well, you're down a bunch of goals here, James, and really you take a penalty because you're chasing the game and you want to get back into it, but this one's a tough one to take.
Answers it with an even better save. And that's stolen by West. Big stop by the keeper.
That's a fantastic sequence of saves there, James. He was so dialed in, he tracked it perfectly.
Great play as she dodges the poke check. Scores! And they strike once again with the extra attacker.
Wow, this has been a potent power play, and two things you need. You need creativity, but you also need structure, and the players know exactly where they need to be to set up, to work their magic around the perimeter, and then open up the lanes to attack the net.
The Icebreakers are having themselves a night, and they probably don't want this one to end, Pounder.
I wouldn't if you're padding the stats and you're putting up these kind of numbers. I mean, from start to finish, they've imposed their will on their opponent.
Slides the puck over to Lee. Uses the force on that hit. Caps cross the line and gain the zone. Oh, huge hit against the wall, and you know they felt that one.
Well, and that's a tone setter. That's sending a message to every player on your team. Get involved physically, pay the price, use your body, and get the puck.
The Icebreakers have shown no signs of slowing down here in this third period. Up big. Jesus won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. Hammers a shot. Oh, and he stops that one. That was served up with a whole lot of spice. Great heads-up play to poke it away in the offensive end. Clapperton's got it in the defensive end. Inside his own end, moves the puck. Slides the pass over to Cap. And now he angles it across to Teal. And that's knocked away. Keats stick handling in his own zone. And it's a quick pass to Cap. Trying to clear the puck from his own end. Oh, the officials saw that trip and the hand is up. Here comes the sentence.
Every once in a while, you just have this kind of night and you just don't have it. And shift after shift, nothing goes right.
The Icebreakers send their man advantage unit out once more.
Well, the power play has been great tonight, and this is when you want to be on the ice. You're just chomping on the bit to get back out there. There are many days when you don't feel that way, so you got to really enjoy these ones.
Oh, and comes up with nothing on the play. Here she goes on a breakaway. She scores! Oh, wow, what finish!
Well, she's got great deception as well, speed to get in on the breakaway, and the one-on-one skills to outbattle the goaltender and make no mistake.
The Nighthawks don't really have time on their side here, but at least they've got something to push with.
Yeah, really tough hole to climb out of, but certainly that one goal will give them a little bit of a lift. It's respectable.
White's lugging the puck. Takes the stretch pass in the open ice.
Great vision to see that stretch pass.
Nearing the final minute of the third. Makes his presence known on the ice. Grabs the puck here in their own end. The Nighthawks have it now. Gaining momentum along the wing. Oh, and she avoids the poke check. Steps into the offensive end. Oh, look out. What a collision into the boards. A cannon from the point. And assault. They score! Hey, hang on here. They're waving it off immediately.
This is not going to count, James. The goaltender had no chance of playing that puck. This is going to be goaltender interference.
Play set to resume, and you can see they're still frustrated by that non-goal call.
Teal standing up, ready to go.
Right up the gut into the offensive end. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
Some would say it's not a big deal as they have a comfortable league and they don't execute on the power play. I would say different, though, James. Habits are everything. It's about moving.
Scores! And that's 3! It's a hat trick here on the road!
Well, old hat for him in a way because it's a business-like approach as he's on the road. He just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, gets a hattie to boot.
Jesus won the draw inside the neutral zone. The Nighthawks gain possession. And he takes the dish. And that will close the book on this one here tonight. I think the operative words here, growing pains, kind of summing up the performance of this squad's debut in the EASHL.
Well, it's all about process and trusting that process, James. It was a little scrambly out there at times, and that's pretty normal when you're coming into your first game, trying to figure out your line mates, your teammates, and eventually that'll come. But they just got to stick with the game plan, and eventually they'll get there.
And that brings a fun night of hockey to a conclusion, and we will say goodbye. She's Cheryl Pounder. My name is James Cebulski. Thanks for joining us from all of us here at EA Sports. Good night.